Coaches, a broken clock is right twice a day. What does that mean for you? It means that if you went at this with no skill, you decided to never get better at anything, just forego personal development, you could actually still build a business. It will take longer, but even if you're going to function as just a completely broken human being that will not do any personal growth and development, but you're out there taking action every minute of every day, you will build this business. Absolutely. Now, because you're a human being and you come with all the powers defaulted to you, a human being, because you're a human being, what you have that a broken clock doesn't have is the ability to get better. You can develop your brain. You can learn from other people who've been there, done that, know the way, and want to show you if you're humble enough to take the lessons. So you can be right way more than twice a day. I mean, how many minutes is there in a day? I guess that's 24 times 60, whatever that number is. That's a huge lopsided ratio, but even still, at least twice a day, a broken clock is going to be right. Imagine if you sent out that many invitations. You're going to have way more than just 2 people that say, yes, I'm going to invest in my health. You'll have way more than 2. But the main problem with most people that are in an experience of ownership is they don't do the work. Some people will do the personal development and they'll learn a bunch of stuff, but they don't do the most important part of the personal development, and that is action, inviting people every day to take a look at this, to see if they're open to looking at something that could help them solve their problems or achieve their dreams or whatever it is. You got to be invited. I mean, the game plan is right in our group cover photo on our Facebook page, right? The whole game plan is right there, inviting people, sharing attractive content, being your true self, pulling yourself out of you, and all the actions, it's right there. You just got to do it, and if you're consistently doing it every day, you will have some people that will enroll with you, even if you go at it with 0 skill. That's pretty impressive. But let me tell you this, if you're going to go at this with no skill, if you're not going to do any personal development, then you'll have to make up for what you lack in skill. You'll have to make up for that in numbers. You'll have to do like insane amounts of inviting and content creation and all sorts of that kind of stuff. But as you get better with your skill, as you learn from people like me and other people who've been there, done that, know how to do it, we're going to teach it so that, I mean, that's the shortcut, is leveraging the intellectual acuity of people who have been there, done that, and by experience, they can teach you too, as long as you're humble enough to take the lessons, right? That's the ultimate shortcut. Now you don't have to invite as many people, you don't have to do as much work, and you're going to produce a bigger result, a bigger impact in other people's lives. So remember that, coaches. Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Remember that. But that doesn't apply to you if you're not doing the daily core activities each and every single day. If you're not doing that each and every single day, then you're worse than a broken clock. Then you're like a blown up clock that is never right ever again. It's just gone. I mean, you're not even relevant if you're not doing the daily core activities. Then your business is not even relevant. Your business cannot impact any lives, including your own or anybody that's around you, if you're not engaged in the daily core of activities. But if you are engaged in them, remember, even a broken clock is right twice a day. And as you develop yourself, well, it's going to get better and better and better. Share this with your teams. This is a really important lesson, coaches, because most people do not take the daily actions. They just don't. By default, you're ahead of 95% of everybody else because it's that lopsided. About probably 95%, at least 9 out of 10, 19 out of 20, don't consistently do the daily deed. They just don't. So do the daily deed, and by default, you're going to be ahead of 9 out of 10 people or 19 out of 20. So share this, and I've got lots of social media training on my website at fireyourboss.xyz. Hopefully the wind's not in the way of the sound here. Fireyourboss.xyz, not .com, .xyz. So get out of the habit of the .com with this one, because we all want to go to the .com, but fireyourboss.xyz. Lots of social media training there. And share with your teams. Bye for now, coaches.